Independent Learning Cycle Project.
Step 4. Now is the time for you to plan your assessment.
An assessment is what you do at the end of a section to show what you learned.
In an assessment, what it does, it allows you and your teacher to know how well you met those objectives.
Your assessment should meet all of your objectives, and since you're planning it, it should be something that you want to complete and you want to do.
All right, we're going to talk a little bit about the assessments that we actually did for our projects. So this is my assessment. Just like everything else that I've talked about so far, it kind of changed as I did the project. That's okay. Some of you guys will have the same thing where you realize that your initial idea for assessment doesn't really work out, or you come up with a better idea later, and that's fine. So I was originally going to make like a brochure about Mars colonization, but as I was doing my research and finished my research, I thought that it would be kind of would be more fun and a more creative project if I created a journal, like I was one of the first colonists on Mars with the Mars One program. So as you can see in the explanation of my assessment, I explain in detail that I'm going to make a journal and exactly how many journal entries I'm going to do and what those journal entries are going to have in them. And then in that summary, I kind of am making sure that I'm covering all of my objectives as well.
So what I did, I made a video and I demonstrated my knowledge of the physics of boxing by using a video, and I also used Doceri, which is a program that helps me write on videos or write on the computer screen. So what I did is I had my objectives, and I kind of had to figure out how I was going to display my understanding by using a video, and I kind of went through and had my objectives, and that helped me shape my assessment. So when I made my video, it was a lot easier to know what to do next, because I was just looking at kind of my objectives and flow and using that flow.
When I was doing my research, I was trying to think of what assessment I could make that would actually make my objectives useful. And I figured if someone threw up, maybe they would want to know what happened, why they threw up, what happened in their body, and how they can feel better. So I created like a little brochure that you might find in a doctor's office. So good luck planning your assessment.
Have fun.
See ya.